Hi, I'm RJ Baxter with Fairway Independent Mortgage. Let's talk today a little bit about ARMs, or adjustable rate mortgages. Interest rates in general have spiked to the highest level that we've seen in 12 years. So people are looking for alternatives to obtain a lower interest rate, and they can do that through an ARM. So not all ARMs need to be scary. ARMs typically have a fixed period at the beginning of the ARM where it does not adjust. For example, really common is a 5-year ARM that would be fixed for the first 5 years and then adjustable after that. So especially if you're in a situation where you don't think you're going to be in the home for more than 5 years, or you don't think you're going to be in the mortgage for more than 5 years, this can be a really great way to obtain a lower interest rate. But that being said, it's still really important to understand how your rate is calculated once it does start to adjust. So most ARMs, after the fixed period, they're going to adjust either every 6 months or every year, and they don't always go up. Sometimes they could adjust down, actually, which seems based on what you see out there, seems counterintuitive. But yeah, the calculation could cause the interest rate to actually go down. And what happens is they add together two things. They add together a margin, which is the fixed portion of the ARM, and that stays the same throughout the entire 30 years. So for example, maybe that's 2.25, let's say. And then they add to that an index, which is the adjustable portion. And really common these days is what's called the SOFR index, which is the secured overnight financing rate. And this is a rate that fluctuates from month to month. And what they do is they add whatever the SOFR is in the month that it adjusts to the margin, and they use that to calculate the interest rate. Now, there are also caps. So for example, the first adjustment, your ARM, typically they have a higher adjustment that first time, as much as 2%. Some of them are 5%. But after that, typically the adjustment can't be more than 1%, and some ARMs it's more like 2%. So depending on what those caps are, that can limit how either high or low your interest rate can adjust. So that's basically how an ARM rate is calculated. So if you want to talk about one of these options with me, I'm happy to answer your questions, and we can look at the numbers, see if it makes sense for your situation. Once again, my name is RJ Baxter, Fairway Independent Mortgage. Have a great rest of your day.